Board games, eh? Everyone loves a good board game. Although, admittedly, some of my most harrowing early memories are of me and my family basically playing Monopoly and trying to murder each other. But the likes of Cluedo and Risk and all that stuff, it's all old hat. Now there are new, technologically innovative ways for families to row and despise each other. Which brings us onto the Voice Originals range. Now this is the very first Voice Originals board game when in Rome, and the whole point of the Voice Originals is that they integrate a bit of Amazon Alexa action. The idea is that Alexa will teach you the rules, she'll keep track of the score, and she'll actually be directly involved in the playing of the game as well, which is quite a neat little idea. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get it quickly unboxed and set up, and we can give it a bit of a whiz and see if it's likely to result in anyone going to jail for trying to murder Uncle Kevin. So first of all, this game is not cheap. It's 25 quid, although to be honest that's pretty much standard for a board game these days. A little bit shocking when I went into Toys R Us to buy something for my 3-year-old and realised that the best thing I could afford was basically a box of crayons. So if we pull open the lid, here we go. So packing list, okay. So there is obviously a travel theme to this, as you might have guessed from the name and everything else. So I'm guessing this is the actual board. There you go, or half of the board by the looks of it. Oh, I'm going to need a bigger table. Okay, so the two halves just slot together like so. Lovely stuff. Oh, going to need to do a bit of bending here. That does not want to sit flat. I'm going to have to stick that under the sofa for a bit or something, but whatever. Let's check out what else you get in here. You get some instructions, always nice. So I'll just talk us through the game itself. I'll give that a read in a minute. Sensible objects, so this is just more board games that you can get. Don't care about that. Lots of colourful little character dudes. Let's put that aside. Some cards, of course, because what is a board game without cards? And dinky little memento type things, kind of reminded me of Monopoly. I believe these are souvenirs which you have to collect during your journey. So it looks like some sort of guitar pick, a key, of course, a button. Wow, they're going all out on these souvenirs, aren't they? A cheap Christmas cracker ring, lovely stuff, and of course a thimble, because why not? Okay, so first up, I found the When in Rome scale on Alexa, so just going to get that enabled now, so I should just download that and then we should be good to go. Okay, skill is downloaded, so now I believe all we have to say is, Alexa, ask When in Rome to start a new game.
Welcome to When in Rome. Before we fly around the world, we should make sure you've packed everything you need. Take a look at your packing list. Have you found it? It's on the back of your game board.
Oh crap.
Okay, can you tell me what the first item is? Normally it's you who's asking me the questions, but in this game it's the other way around.
Aha.
I hope you're as excited as I am. To start, get into 2 teams, red team and blue team.
Oh, that's some lovely, lovely peaceful music. So as you can see here, it's a game but for between 2 to 8 players, split into 2 teams, so either 1 to 4 players on each team. I am, of course, by my lonesome. I have no mates, so therefore I'll just be playing against myself. Alexa, we're ready.
Great. Grab the playing token for your team. Now let's choose who to go first. Here's a question. Which team would be most likely to get cast as extras in a Bollywood movie in Mumbai?
It's the red team.
Ah, red team. I see how it is. Any thoughts, Samir?
You have what it takes to become a star in Bollywood. Let me take a good look at you. Stand up straight for me. No, I mean really straight, no hunching. Now give me your best smile. Now throw your hands in the air like you just don't care. Okay, sorry, you have no chance at all unfortunately, but nice try.
You never fail to amuse me, Samir.
That's what you think, mate.
Do you have anything
Just
to add
you wait.
about Mumbai?
Come to Mumbai. If you like sweating and being stuck in traffic, there's nothing like it.
Any final things to add?
Alexa reminds me of...
I'd be lying if I said I understood that.
Oh,
Red team,
he said
which
Alexa
city do you want to
and it
start?
screwed it up. That's interesting. I haven't seen that before. Alexa, continue playing. Oh no! No, she's playing music. Okay, so they might need to iron out that particular bug, because that wasn't great. What was I supposed to be doing? Choosing the city or something? Alexa?
Okay, Red.
London.
That's a great city to start in.
Why not?
Buckle
It's my
your
city.
seatbelt, and I'll fly us there now.
So I guess I put my little dude on London. And he needs to stay there despite the
Great,
jankiness
we've
of the
landed
board.
in London. Put the red team plane on the board in London to show you're there.
Already there.
Every city has a new local to meet. And in London we have Manish. I think they have something to say.
Welcome to London. We love everyone here. As long as you don't
That's
stand
a
on the
lie.
left of the escalators.
That's
Or
also
try and
true,
talk to us. Or look at us.
Manisha has a question about buildings and history for you to answer. It's an easy one, so it's worth 3 points. Manisha, take it away with a question from London.
I should get these really.
While you're here, we have to check out Trafalgar Square, even though it's full of tourists and human statues posing as silver robots. There's also a huge column on the square. Do you know who's on top of the column?
That would be
A. Willie Nelson. B. Admiral Nelson. C. Nelson Mandela. D. Nelly Furtado.
Red team, take a moment to decide on your answer. Then say, Alexa, the answer is A, B, C, or D.
Alexa, the answer is B.
Oh no! You got it wrong.
What? It's Admiral
Oh, snap.
Nelson.
The correct answer was actually A.
It's Admiral Nelson. It's called Nelson's
No,
Column.
it was Willie
How Hitler
Nelson.
won the Second World War.
What?
He wanted to take the column from London to Berlin. There's also a plinth on Trafalgar Square that famous contemporary artists take turns exhibiting their work on.
Red team, I'm afraid you don't win any points.
This is
Feel
bullshit. I
free
was
to try
wrong.
another London question next turn.
Alexa, fly us to Tokyo.
Nice choice, blue team.
Yeah.
Let's fly there now.
Come on, question about funky tentacle anime
Make sure
porn.
to place your plane in Tokyo now that we've arrived. Okay, let's hear from our local Yuko.
Welcome to Tokyo. Have a shower and we'll find you some sticky rice. Tokyo has things you won't find anywhere else. If I took you to a maid cafe in the Tokyo district of Akihabara,
Oh, I've been
what
there.
can we expect to find there?
Waitresses dressed as
A.
maids.
A traditional tea room for women. B. A cafe where young women are dressed up like French maids.
Yep.
C. An arcade full of shooting games. D. We would not get in unless we are single women over 60.
Blue team, take a moment to choose your answer.
Please don't judge me for having actually been to this cafe. Alexa, the answer is B.
Best answer ever, that's right.
Hooray! You didn't
There
try
are
to cheat
many
me this
maid
time.
cafes in Akihabara. Personally, I don't like them. I go to Akihabara to buy a mobile phone.
Hold up. I just heard a rumor about our first souvenir of the game. You'll find a ring in Istanbul. If you get to it first, then it's worth 7 points.
Okay, so there's a
Provided you
ring
get
in
the question
Istanbul.
right. Put the ring souvenir by Istanbul on the map,
There we
so
go.
you remember.
Okay, so we've got to collect the
And
souvenirs
that's the
as we
first
go.
round.
Right, I've just realised I've screwed it up a bit. We are actually supposed to be the little plane tokens, and these are just if you make mates in each of the cities.
The team that gets this right will get to choose where they fly first, and will also get their choice of either gaining 2 points or taking an upgrade card. Here comes a question about one of the world's cities. Rio's distinctive favelas are complex places, housing some of Rio's poorest citizens. What percentage of Rio's residents live in favelas?
Ooh, that's a good question. What percentage? Okay, I'm gonna go for reasonably high. I reckon. Alexa, 65%. Okay, so for red, I will go a bit lower. Alexa, 40%.
Red team, you have guessed 40. The correct answer was 24.
Oh,
About 1.5 million people are living in favelas, which are sometimes built into hillsides. Looks like Red Team was a tiny bit closer. Do you want
A
to take an
tiny bit.
upgrade card, or take 2 points?
upgrade card.
An upgrade card. Good choice. Take a card from the red pile. You can
Okay.
play this card at specific times throughout the game by saying the activation phrase written on it.
Priority
Just read the
boarding,
description on the
yeah.
card. So, right now you're in London, and you can fly to New York, Rome, and Berlin. Don't forget, there's a ring souvenir in Istanbul. If you get to it first, you could win 7 points.
Okay, so it makes sense to go for the ring, as that gets you a shed load of points. So I guess it'll make sense for us to go to Rome, and then on from there to Istanbul. So Alexa, fly me to Rome. Loving the sound effects, very snazzy.
Welcome to Rome. Let's rock this city.
Alexa, D.
You got it correct.
Hey! So that in a nutshell is the When in Rome board game. Actually seems pretty well designed. 25 quid you don't get a lot, you know, a few cards and a few little plastic bits and stuff. But the Alexa integration is pretty sound. There's a lot of interesting things going on. It's nice to hear locals reading out the questions rather than just the slightly robotic Alexa voice non-stop. And I can see this, filling a rainy Sunday afternoon, something like that. Clearly there might be some technical issues still, so maybe hold on a little bit until the skill gets updated. So you might want to take out the people saying Alexa for a start, always good. I suppose one of the only potential problems is obviously the games tend to drag on a bit because Alexa has to spend a lot of time explaining everything. Hopefully there'll be less explanation after the first time you play, so just kind of crack on with it a bit more. But otherwise, yeah, pretty good. So there you go, thanks for watching everyone, and don't forget to give us a subscribe for more on the latest and greatest tech and random board games occasionally. Cheers!